Havana Summary, ID AWE48, event date September 23rd, 2017, event location Havana, Cuba. Event Summary, an auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Redacted deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Event Response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been redacted. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for redacted minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. See case file AI-85 for details. So the Formula I-9 is like an incantation to reveal supernatural things. Oh, is this the mole? Okay, sorry. It's not, I mean, okay. Oh, that's a lot. I didn't think it was gonna start draining my health that fast. Unstable area notice. Please be aware, due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Reference chart. Green is stable, yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange is high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts, red, frequent unanticipated building shifts. Cheerio, dead letters, central executive. Something up there, but I don't think I can get up there right now. Could try. Yeah, no, she doesn't jump high enough for that. And she just, oh, I did it. I was thinking she would just vault over the railing each time, but thankfully she didn't. Correspondence? Not right now. We're good. Let me clean this area first. Yeah. So maybe it'll lighten up a bit. Now we can explore. Respondents. It was like seeing fish or something. Yes. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you gotta send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button, but it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs, says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you gotta come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. So I think dead letters means letters that never reach their destination. And in the case of the FBC, these are ones that were purposeful taken on purpose. Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. What the? I just got rid of you guys. Oh my god. Wait. Don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I didn't know there were explosives around here. I need some help. What the heck? Well, now I know. If I ran back to Central Executive, would they still have the healing there? Whoops, not that way. My only concern is I don't want these guys to respawn and then I get shot again. Yes. Okay, I feel better now. The wall fixed itself. Oh, it fixed itself on the outside too. I like that you can just explain that sort of thing away with, like, the oldest house just, you know, decided to fix itself on its own. Okay, starting from the very, very bottom. Nothing? Dead presidents. To whom it may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. I don't think the White House wants you. Book Club, Penny. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday. Currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading, Penny Bartwell. Oh, shit. Oh, God. I hate Threshold Kids.
She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Telfer. We'll find your mama together.
Ugh, I can't stand those freaky little puppets. Although it's not as bad as I remember. There's one episode that really, really freaked me out. I don't remember what it is. But like ever since I saw that one, I can't stand like the rest of them. Just every time I see Threshold Kids, I get like, you know, I get like itchy. They're all not bad though. I do remember that at least. Oh, what the heck? Now it's not working. I wonder if... Let me see. No, it's not doing it either. Man. It's really disappointing that, this bug exists in the Ultimate Edition. And this has been out for a while, so... They're not gonna fix it if it's been this long. Trench, dead letter approval. To Z Trench from P. Bartwell, subject Department approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Nothing's coming up now, so I'm kind of wondering if I reload, will that do anything?
Communications. We're on the right track.
No, we're not. We're going this way.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So I guess I was thinking about how, about the idea of archetypes. But is that more relevant to the oldest house? Because when he's saying, like, you know, the ideas of the Cold War era kind of collected in on this thing, I guess that means, like, you know, everyone was worried about nuclear weapons and stuff and starting a nuclear war. And, like, this country has codes that can start the war, this country has codes that can launch nuclear weapons or whatever. And so the fear of that and the idea that, you know, all these codes were kept on these disks and stuff manifested into an actual floppy disk that, it can launch things, not nuclear weapons, but, it's still launching things. See, whoops. See if there's more to that. Not that one. I don't think Threshold Kids has any more going on if you watch it through here. And I don't want to anyway.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So I guess some things will have more information and some just won't. But it won't hurt to see it again. Communications. That is requiring clearance. And then at some point we'll get up that way. I also do know the actor for Dr. Darling is also the voice actor for Alan Wake. I'd be really interested to see those two interact because I just think it would be funny. But I like that they tend to reuse their actors in these games. Okay, there's a door over there. Welcome to the comms department. We are here to help. If you have any questions, please ask one of our friendly staff. Is that a Tomasi? Oh, Jesus. Maybe I don't want to go that way just yet. Oh no, this does continue. Wait a minute. This isn't even a door. Internet usage rules. You haven't read these, right? Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind may be scanned or uploaded. FBC email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 5 clearance required to access internet. If a cubicle's black rock shell gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Tomasi. Do not connect internal devices to the network. Printers for communications department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security of any breaches immediately. They may require internal lockdown. I wonder if they would go into full investigation mode if any work emails got spam stuff, like phishing attempts. I wonder if they even do phishing here. It's like, you know, your company will sometimes send fake phishing emails to everybody just to test them. I feel like this place is so secretive that if you did get phishing, they would be like, that's not supposed to happen. We gotta find this person immediately and figure out how they got access to our emails. Book Club, Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and their motives made the most sense to me. Honestly, if I had to choose between some hoity-toity flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on Sunday, I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those brainworms, and that space dogfight between those two ace pilots, signed me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was when my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched into his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. 2 out of 5. I'm trying to remember if this whole book club thing ends up it's like a reference to something, because from what I remember, all the notes they're talking about different books. So I wonder, are they referencing other Remedy IPs?
Object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Oh, do I shoot at it? I really would like a dodge at some point. Oh, okay.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in Bureau Seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Okay, get out of my way. I think thinking again on my intent for this playthrough, getting a sense of Jesse's relationship with the board is also good. So I actually didn't remember a ton about it. But you see in but in Resonant, it sounds like she's not on good terms with them. And here, it already seems like they're kind of starting off on a bad, but she's already not a big fan of them.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
That is not what I wanted to pick up. Oh, Jesus. No, let me not do that. I read all these explosives. Oh, shit. What is this? Like a gigantic generator? Whoa, just pick up anything. Oh, shit. I actually didn't want to fall down just yet. It's fine. Kind of wondering, once I start getting clearance levels, should I actually come back, like, do sweep every time, or should I just wait until, I get, like, clearance level 3 or 4 before I start trying to look for all these places again, because I'm not gonna remember all the clearance level, locations. But this place is so big that I feel like doing a sweep every time is gonna get old really fast. Oh, we're leveling up now. The enemies are level 2.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
I thought I heard an enemy, but maybe not. Oh, let me check actually. I guess there's nowhere to look at the abilities. A health boost, reload speed. Mine is better. Oh, this is new. Floppy disk. ID, floppy disk, OOP5, KE, acquisition date, March 11th, 1974, containment location redacted. Containment procedure, must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. Descriptions last per utility. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows parautilitarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it at a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.15 for more information. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Darling, maybe? Background. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles, nuclear missiles, believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. The US, maybe? After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. His Demolition Expert, compiled by Emily Pope, by order of Jesse. Summary. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield a specially built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Still too many unknowns. Refer to file redacted for full report. Nothing else. Hiss Ranger. Summary. The Rangers are the Bureau's well-trained and well-armed expeditionary forces. Their Hiss-corrupted counterparts are equally formidable. Prior to corruption, Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AWE response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Hiss Rangers utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Hiss Rangers have no observed paranatural utilities, beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Considering the advanced training the Hiss Rangers are capable of applying to their situation, is it feasible to consider the human mind still remains intact to some degree, or is the Hiss able to tap into this combat training and utilize it? Further observations required. Refer to file redacted for full report.